Hey guys, Chris Superfast RC again, and today I'm going to be taking you through my review of the Team Associated RC10B5. This is a unassembled team kit. When you buy it, it's about, I think it was $239 on Tower Hobbies. With Super Saver discount, probably around $219, so there you go. Anyways, onto the car. Like I said, it's an unassembled kit. This is the follow-up to the RC10B4 that has won multiple world championships in 1/10 scale electric two-wheel drive. And yeah, Associated's finally come out and given us a release that builds on that platform. Well, on that platform they say that this car versus the B4 is more durable, which I think it is, and jumps better, and is just all around faster. And yeah, let's see how if those claims are true. So this review is going to be more from a, well, I say basher. I used to race, and you know, I never really got into two-wheel drive buggy because when I raced it was mostly A scale, which is what was hot at the time. But I'm looking at getting back into it, and this is my buggy. So yeah, you've seen it on my backyard track. It's a very well composed, well, it has good handling characteristics, is what I'm trying to say. It's easy to drive, it's not, you know, too twitchy. It's very, very smooth, I guess you could say. There's not anything that really sets it, you know, puts it in a bad light for me, if you want to say that. There's nothing really here that's really too negative. It's basically all positive. So let's talk about the assembly process. It does come as a kit. You have to build it. It took me about 6 hours. Really easy. The manual's very, very well illustrated. It tells you exactly how long your camber links need to be, exactly how much, you know, how to build the shocks, how much. The only thing I have to say about the shocks though is that with the design on the cap with this little screw, I think I can't get enough, there's an air bubble in there. And I really can't figure out how to get it out of there. It seems every time I rebuild the shock and, you know, cap off the bleed hole with the screw, that there's some little bit of air in there. I guess that's okay. It hasn't really been a problem for me as far as driving the car, but it's just one of those things you're just like, I'm like, it's there, and it's, you know, it's not smooth as it could be. So yeah, that's one thing that I didn't like, but that's almost the only thing that I have against this buggy. Let's get the negative out of the way first. The wing that comes with this guy is completely, I mean, it was gone in like 3 runs. It was trash. I think, and I think it's the same quality Lexan as the body's made out of, but I'm not sure the body doesn't take as much hits as the wing does, but I think the Lexan they used on these components could have been a lot better. I've actually replaced this with the Pro line, I think stabilizer. Yeah, it's a stabilizer. It comes in a 2-pack. So it's a 7-inch wing. It's a little wide looking, I know, but yeah, it's okay. Other than that, negatives, I got nothing. I really don't. And I also noticed on this kit, on my kit, I think it's kind of worked its way out. But when I first assembled it, this arm was kind of sticky and it wouldn't travel down right. So, but I think now that I've ran it probably 10-15 packs, it's worked its way and it's smooth. So that's no longer an issue. So let's go to the positives on this buggy. Where do I start? Okay, turnbuckles. They have these really heavy-duty ball ends. If you're familiar with the old Associated stuff, especially on the B4, these used to break all the time. You take a hit like this, land like this, hit a wall, hit a pipe, flip a pipe, they'd break, or the turnbuckles would break. I haven't experienced any breakages on this buggy whatsoever. No plastic part on this thing has broke. And I put it, I'd like to say through hell, but yes, you know, landing off, out of whack, flooring it consistently, trying to get stuff to break, and it just has held together. I've actually ordered some of these parts, front arms, because I figured, well, that might break. Yeah, I haven't needed them. I've also noted that I know on the B4 and a lot of people on the B5 install aluminum front tie bar. I haven't needed it yet, so I'm not installing it until I need it. Another thing you want to invest in on this buggy is probably going to be a chassis protector. I went ahead and got the one here from RC10B5 Racing. I think that's how you say it, Shell. And I'll show it to you here. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's you can tell if you're going to use it on an outdoor track, it's not going to last as long as it would if you're racing on smooth clay, but it's been okay. I've got about 5 runs through it, and it's protecting the chassis. It's doing its job. So, all good there. So that's that. So, yeah. I also ordered a shock tower just to, just in case. So, haven't needed it yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and take off the body and give you a look. So, it's a bit of a task on this guy. I've got things a little tighter than they need to be. Okay, got the body off. See, it's 10 scale. Anyways, okay, don't get mad at my Hobby King stuff. But I've got a Hobby King, the HK15 298. It means nothing, it's just a model number. This is a good servo. It's like 19 bucks, it's cordless. It's got like a .11 transit. It's got plenty of torque. It could be a little bit faster, but I think it's more of my Fly Sky radio lag than anything else. I've got new Aerotronics coming in to try and solve that. But it's a good servo. I like that this is right here. This is one solid link. And you don't have to mess with, measuring out another turnbuckle there just for that. Steering, super smooth, very, very smooth. And another thing I want to note is when I first assembled the buggy, all these ball ends were kind of tight. But now that I've ran it a lot, they're all loose and smooth. So very free flowing suspension, all the way around, very smooth. Oh man, aluminum battery hold downs. I haven't gotten the carbon one yet. Motor system I've used was a Turnigy Trackstar 120 Turbo. Flawless ESC, haven't had one problem with it. Now the motor on the other hand is a Turnigy Trackstar 10.5. And I've noticed on this motor, I don't know if it's the bearings or if I'm getting dirt in the motor or something, but if you see it sometimes in my videos, you can hear it kind of growling. And at first I thought it was the transmission. Turns out it wasn't the transmission, it was just something in the motor. So I took it apart, cleaned it out, and it went away for a while. But it came back, and now I'm just kind of like, well, the motor fries, it fries. So it was a $32 motor. As far as power goes, it's okay. It's not down on power or anything, but I've got a 9.5 I'm going to stick in here just a little bit more, get up and go. I've got the rear sway bar kit with the lightest bar on. It seems to settle it down a little bit, keep it from rolling over as much, traction rolling when you're in super high grip. It keeps the rear end settled, so it gives it a tendency more to slide out, to get a little bit oversteered than actually gripping and rolling. So that helps me, especially where I run. So, I run a shorty. Let me just get it out here. I don't run the Reedy square pack just because it's like $90 or something. I just don't see the point in that. So I've been running this Turnigy A-Spec shorty. It's a Nanotech 4.2 amp hour or 4200 milliamp hour 65C pack, and I haven't had any issues with this battery. Fantastic, plenty of punch. Yeah, and then this is going to be changed over to the other ones when I get a chance. Just haven't gotten them in yet. So yeah, great battery, very, very well handling, very, very well, very, very good handling buggy out of the box. So box stock setup, by the way, haven't had any trouble with it at all. Fantastic. So other than that, like I said, haven't broken a single part on this buggy. Very smooth. I think that this is a suitable follow-up to the B4. I really do. I really like this buggy. Me talking about the B4 as I actually never owned a B4. I've driven a few. I had a T4. This is a very good truck. I'm looking at the T5M, so maybe in a future video we'll see that. It's the little brother to this car. So tires, for my track I'm using Proline calipers. They seem to be okay. I know they're a little over aggressive if you're going to some super, super high traction surfaces, but well, I've got a little bit of a loose layer most of the time, so these work great for me. Other than that, I have nothing bad to say about it. Very, very happy. So yeah, look for more videos on this car. I don't know if I'll be doing that much more on it because it's more of a racing platform than something I would show on YouTube. It's something to, you know, serious car. So YouTube's more of like, you know, bashing around, having fun. This is definitely one of those cars that's more serious. So when I'm serious, I don't like to really have to worry about videos so as much as, you know, just driving and having fun. So anyways, this is my B5 and I really like it. I highly recommend this car if you have a place to run a car like this. Now if you're bashing around, this car is pretty cool. I mean, it's going to be durable, it's going to be fast. But I mean, it's just not going to get over the stuff that normal people bash on. So this is better suited to a track, and that's what it's designed for, and it's really good at what it does. So yeah, look for the T5M coming soon, probably. I mean, maybe I'll get a 4-wheel drive buggy. I don't know, but I really like this one. I'm just as fast as I think I am with A scale, at least on my little track. So. Man, if you see that behind me, that's my RC8, man. It's all ready to go down to race. So, it's souped up. Pretty hot. This is Chris's Super Fast RC again. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to see me babble on like this some more. So, thanks for watching.